Ready?
Ready.
I'm Michael Kenworthy. We started with Train Living Dead Part 2, The Blob. I've been growing pains for years. I've done a lot of commercials and a lot of movies in the 80s and 90s. And then in about, somewhere when they started 90210, they offered me a 7-year contract to be in 90210. And I decided to take a break, because I started acting when I was 5 years old. And I decided it was all I ever knew in my whole life. And I wanted to take a break. And so recently I joined Facebook, and when I joined Facebook I got approached by all these conventions. They said, hey, how would you like to do conventions? So I went to a few conventions, and I was approached by all these managers and agents and people with scripts that want to, restart my career for me. So I'm just about to restart my career, so soon enough you guys to stay in for a whole bunch of new roles coming out soon.
What character did you play on Rolling Pin?
I was actually supposed to be Ben Seaver, the younger brother, but I was so young that my parents thought I was too young to do it. So they made me the next door neighbor, Chris Cruises. So I was a reoccurring role all the time. Anytime the next door neighbor came over, I was always there. So I was there for many, many, many years.
And what movie were you the first kid to kill zombies in?
Return of the Living Dead Part 2.
And that is a sequel to...
Well, that's a sequel to Return of the Living Dead, which is, a
sequel to The Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
An amazing lineage there.
What's that?
It's a great lineage there.
It is a great lineage. In fact, they just made this book, which is a compendium of all the Return of the Living Dead books. And then we just shot a documentary on Return of the Living Dead Part 2, which is about to come out. And it's all about, the cast and, what came about myself. And it's going to be really popular. It's going to be out soon.
And what was your character's name in Return of the Living Dead 2?
I was Jesse.
Jesse.
I was Jesse. And then in The Blob, which was a year later, I played almost the exact same role where I killed the Blob. And I was Kevin Penny in that movie.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you are the Blob killer.
I'm the killer of the undead, the supernatural, and the unworldly.
I'm in the presence of a superhero.
Well, maybe. Don't wait listen to it. But I was really a commercial kid. I was known for doing a lot of commercials. So I'm one of the people that you look at, like, he looks familiar, but I can't figure out why. It's because of all the commercials I did.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I know I've seen you somewhere before. I was thinking maybe I met you, but yeah,
it's funny. It opens a lot of doors to you. People sort of recognize you. Like, I know you from somewhere, but I can't place it.
Right, and I wasn't intimidated to ask you because.
Thank you. I'm not that intimidating.
Yeah, well, you're a zombie killer, or not a blob killer.
I'm a blob killer too.
But you're not a people killer, are you?
Oh no. I love people. I love these conventions. One of the reasons I love about these conventions is that I left a lot of time had passed. And I didn't know that people would still be so into these movies from the 80s and 90s. But they're fanatical about it. They love them. And I can spend 5 or 10 minutes with somebody, and I can make their day. And so to me, it's these conventions are all about. Meeting new people and shaking their hand and being like, hey, how you doing? And one funny story I remember is that when I chased the cowboys and Indians in the backyard, or cops and robbers, one of my people used to play zombies and Jesse in the backyard. And that humbled me. I never expected that. It's a big world.
Right.
It really is. So keep an eye out for me. I'll be out there soon, and you guys will be making a big comeback.
You said you couldn't tell what you're going to be...
Well, I just switched up managers and agents, and I want to make sure I direct my comeback properly.
Any hints?
Well, I don't want to go there yet.
Okay, no problem.
Films have been offered. I thought it was great. They were like, no, you don't want to go that way. You only get one chance to make a comeback. So I'm going to make sure I do it right.
Any hints on when you will know something?
Soon, very soon. Next week, actually.
Next week?
Yeah.
You're kidding?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I had to wait all summer for next week. So you think it's nothing, but I've had to wait all summer.
All I can say is it is awesome to meet you.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me.
Absolutely. Turn the lights on so she gets out of here, so I got to wrap up.
I understand.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend, a great show, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks.